I didn't know it was going to happen. I had no idea. And then, the next thing I knew, I was 77 going on 78 with open heart surgery. Until I hit 70, I started recognizing, I don't know about you, I started recognizing I was older. I did. And I did recognize I physically couldn't do a lot of what I've normally done. But I actually never acknowledged I was elderly. Yeah. Geriatric is the word. In my 50s, I went to a doctor. My new insurance company assigned me to a doctor. I don't know if this has happened to you or not. I was in my 50s, and they sent me to a geriatric doctor, someone who specializes in geriatrics. And I went, I'm not a geriatric. You know, I'm midlife. I passed that a long time ago. I'm just midlife. I was shocked when I reached 70. I wasn't paying attention. And then all of a sudden, I was 70. Oh man, I'm thinking, you know, I think I might be older. I knew I was a senior, but I did not think, I did not think I was geriatric. I am. I'm 78 next month. I'm geriatric. And I don't even like the word. Yeah. And I guess I finally have to acknowledge it. So, have you acknowledged it? We say this all the time. I don't know where the time went. But if you're younger, you better enjoy it while you can. And I know older people say this, but at one point I was dancing. In fact, I'm a pretty good dancer, so I think I'm gonna do a little dancing, because you know everybody gets on here and dances. One of these days, I'm gonna do a little dancing. Maybe. That'll be part of the bloopers. How do you feel? I mean, did it just happen overnight? It feels like it. It feels like it. And I look at myself and I go, really? Is that really what happened? So I don't know about you, but it's kind of shocking. I am having a hard time walking, you know, and then they do these videos on why women smell. Well, I remember my Uncle Tom. He was, I'd say 80, and he picked me up at the airport, and his whole front was sopping wet. Now, my Uncle Tom, I didn't know it, had dementia, and my Aunt Bert had died, and he asked me to come visit him, and I flew out from California to Pennsylvania. He picked me up at the airport. He remembered to pick me up, but the first thing he said to me was, "Why are you here?" And I looked at him and I said, "Because you invited me." And his whole front of his pants were wet. When we got in his car, which was a Cadillac, by the way, it's what he drove, it smelled like urine. Now, I never smelled my Aunt Bert, but my Uncle Tom I did smell. All his clothes smelled like urine. He didn't know it, but he was leaking. And then they say, oh, well, women smell. And I'm thinking, I hope not. I hope not. I try to stay very clean. I try to, you know, take care of myself. But I got to be honest, we all leak. And sometimes we sneeze and cough, and we leak both ends. And you have one smell or the other. Sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes. And then you're all embarrassed. If you can still smell. Many people still lose their smell, lose their hearing. We lose our eyesight. We're losing everything. Oh my goodness. But I I saw this video and I went, and they're going to talk about that? Yeah, well, I guess we have to. You know, I guess we do have to talk about things like that. I'm not thrilled. No, I'm not thrilled. The older you get, the looser your bowel movements are. Everything loosens up. The muscles give way. I don't know what to say to you guys. It is what it is. I'd talk for just a couple of minutes about how shocking all of this is. In my mind, and I know in yours too, I'm still pretty young, but I am a geriatric. There's no doubt. I'm a geriatric, and I need to get that word into my head and remember it. And that's really not a nice, it's not an ugly word, but I don't like it. I hope you have a great day. I'm going to try and do a video for tomorrow, and I'll talk to you later.